Pastor Ezekiel na kanisa lake lilikuwa liwe na crusade kubwa zaidi kule Machakos, lakini ile crusade iliweza kutolewa na zile asasi za serikali zikasema kwamba pastor hawezi nenda pale Machakos akafanya crusade pale, ikalazimisha hiyo crusade iweze kuahirishwa, lakini sio ati imeahirishwa kwa muda mkubwa. Itakuja kutangazwa tena wakati ambapo pastor ataelekea pale Machakos. Pili, wengi walikuwa wakimngojea Pastor Ezekiel pale Machakos. Sasa ni kwamba amerudi katika kanisa lake pale Mavueni na kanisa linaendelea, na atakuwa kanisani leo, atakuwa kanisani kesho, alafu siku ya Jumatatu tutamchukua pale kwenye ofisi za polisi makao makuu ya jinai kule Mombasa, ambapo ataweza kuhojiwa ama kudadisiwa kama ilivyo amri za koti kuwepo. Kwa hivyo letu kubwa ni kuelezea ulimwengu mzima kwamba kanisa linaendelea, pastor anaendelea, zile makesi ziko kotini zinaendelea, na tutawajulisha. Gharama za kutengeneza ile, kuhaya tents, kuhaya public address system, wale watu wa kutengeneza posters, zaidi ya shilingi 1500 zimepotea. Lakini tena ile ni sadaka ya Mungu. Kuna hasara iliyotokea pale katika kuahirisha ile crusade. Hasara kubwa zaidi ni wale ambao wamepoteza nuru na wamepoteza kupata mafunzo ya Kikristo. Wale ndio ukiweka zile pesa ambazo roho za watu zinazoumia, wale ambao wangeombewa, wale ambao wana magonjwa, wale ambao wana shida zao, hawataweza kupata yale manufaa ya kuombewa. Kwa hivyo hiyo ndio gharama kubwa kwetu sisi, na pastor kitu anachoangalia ni wale wangefaidika kiroho katika ile kanisa kuliko zile fedha ambazo zimetumiwa katika maandalizi ya zile crusade mbili. Shirikiane katika ile kanisa. Kutokana hayo basi ikasemekana kwamba Pastor Ezekiel hawezi fika Machakos sababu permit ilikuwa ya Pastor Mwilu. Kwa hivyo tunatarajia kwamba sababu kuna zile crusade za Nairobi ambazo zinatokea tarehe 9, tarehe 10, tarehe 11, permit za zile crusade zinaanza kutafuta sasa kwa jina la Pastor Ezekiel, na iwapo serikali pia itakataa kwamba Pastor Ezekiel asiende Nairobi, basi tutajua kwamba kuna mno zaidi ya yale tunayoona. Kwa sasa ile iliyokataliwa ni permit ya Pastor Mwiru, sababu yeye ndiye aliyeomba kwa jina lake, kwa jina la kanisa lake kupata ile permit pale Machakos. Lakini ya Nairobi Pastor Ezekiel atachukua permit kwa jina lake la kanisa lake. Yeye anasema kwamba haya ni majaribio ambayo kila Mkristo lazima awe tayari kupitia, na njia hiyo ndio Yesu ambaye ndio mwenye dini la Kikristo alipitia. Kwa hivyo amewasamea. Kwa kizungu wale hao ni wazungu.
Perhaps why you reading these things?
Let me start by saying life must go on. And us as lawyers, when sometimes you want to go and do a case, or Danson has a case, or Sam has a case, or Osoro has a case, file in his name or in his law firm, you can invite another lawyer to come and also hold your brief, or sometimes to attend the matter with you. And that is a very simple thing. That is a normal thing. It's a normal occurrence. So when Pastor Mario had a plan for the crusade in Machakos, who did he call? Who does he trust? Who would he want to be with him in this kind of a journey? It was Pastor Ezekiel. I don't think there is anything wrong by law or by any standard of measure for him to invite Pastor Ezekiel to come and attend and also pray for people or preach. When a permit that has been granted and then, I am certain these problems will go on, but let us make sure one thing, we are not relenting as well. We will fight. It is right. That is all.
Must he hold the crusades?
Why not?
Lay low.
People need nourishment, spiritual. People need a church to go to, and if it's church they have chosen, they can go to him. If he chooses to do a crusade, why is it wrong? Why should he lay low because the government is against him? Why should he lay low? Why should he be afraid? Isn't he protected by the same laws? Let me tell you, these fundamental rights and constitutional rights are not made for the government. They are made for individuals and other people, so that they prevent these excesses that the government is doing. So let us not take the cue and start running away because we are afraid. Let us not lay low because somebody is harassing us. In fact, that is the time you stand up and fight.
Thank you.
Remember the TV station is closed, but social media platforms, the church is stripping. So he was to reach out to those people who are not able to make it to Mombasa or Kilifi rather. Pastor Ezekiel is taking the gospel to the people, and that is why, in conjunction with Pastor Moiro, they had to start that kind of worship by taking the gospel to the people. And the people of Machakos and its environs were ready and geared towards this. But however, unfortunately, the government has just stopped them on the tracks. They issued permits, everything was in progress, and they have now stopped. The next meeting, which is going to happen in Nairobi, Pastor Ezekiel is going to reach his congregants in Nairobi so that he can be able now to reach out to them, even as we fight in court for the TV station to be opened, even as we fight in court for his rights. He has rights. He's just like any other Kenyan who enjoys those fundamental rights. And one of them is the right to worship. And the right to worship is to have his congregants. Why stop him in the tracks? Why? That is the question we're asking. Why? Even on Monday when we take him to the regional DCI offices, we will want to know whether they have now closed in on whatever issues they want to investigate him on, and we are ready to record a statement. We are ready to tell it all. But these sideshows are not going to add any favor onto the government machinery and mechanisms of stopping the gospel. In fact,
in a game of rugby, we know it's 80 minutes. But here we are being subjected or engaged in a game of ping pong, devoid of regulations or rules. We do not know who is fighting at Pastor Ezekiel. We do not know who we are fighting. Each and every time we go to court, each and every time we win this side, they come up with another one. They are shifting goalposts. But who is it? At the end of the day, in the fullness of time, we will be able to tell the world what's happening. You realize that why should he go to old assemblies or yes, Pastor Ezekiel's followers or worshippers? Remember that his church does not have members; they have worshippers or followers, and 80% of those guys are not from Mavueni or Mombasa. They are worldwide. At one time, the court says we are not shutting down the church, but then they shut down the medium or the media that his followers or the churchgoers follow his proceedings from. Is in the church closed?